Hi everyone, it's always good to have an easy cookie recipe on hand, and today I'm sharing one of my favorites. These are zesty, tangy, crispy, glazed lemon cookies. I'll start with my dry ingredients. So here I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of grated lemon zest. I'm using a microplane grater to do this, and it's about the zest of 1 lemon. I like to zest with my microplane facing up because then it catches all of it and it doesn't get messy all over your board. You're not losing anything, just kind of a handy little trick. And a microplane is kind of like having something with a little blade on it, and so you don't want to put these in the dishwasher because they'll get to be a little bit dull. So it's good to hand wash these. Perfect. So I'll add the lemon zest to my flour. And next I'm adding a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt and a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. Give this a quick whisk. You can already smell the lemon zest. It's such a nice, fragrant smell. All right, that looks combined. And next I'm moving on to my wet ingredients. So I have a stick of room temperature butter, and to that I'm adding 1 cup of granulated sugar. Get this going on medium-high until it's light and fluffy, which takes a couple of minutes. While that's mixing, I'm gonna go ahead and juice my lemon. So I need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. These squeezers are really handy for doing the job. You don't get any of the seeds in there. You know, every lemon's a little different. Some of them have a little more juice than others, depending on how thick their skin is. So I'll just give this a quick scrape. So I'm adding 1 room temperature egg. Having the egg room temperature helps it emulsify into the butter mixture. Let that go on medium for a minute. And then 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Let that mix one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Turn this off, give it another scrape around the edges, make sure it's all combined, and add the dry ingredients. That last little bit in there. Now just mix this on low for a couple minutes until it's just combined. All right, great. Super easy dough, it's already done. So here I've prepared my baking sheets with parchment paper, and I have a tablespoon size cookie scoop. You can also use just a normal tablespoon measure or a small spoon, whatever you have in your house works just great. This is nice because it gets all of the cookies to be the same size. So you're just gonna drop these about 1 inch apart onto our prepared baking sheet. My oven is preheated at 350 degrees. Definitely good to do that ahead of time so you're not waiting for the oven to preheat. I love these drop cookies because they're so easy, as you've seen. So now these little cookies are ready for the oven. They're going in at 350 degrees for 15 minutes until they're nice and golden around the edge. So I've taken my cookies out of the oven. Don't these look so good? And I let them cool for a couple minutes on the baking sheet, and then I remove them to let them cool completely on a wire rack. And now they're ready to go, so I'm gonna make my glaze. This is 2 cups of confectioner sugar, and to that I'm adding 1/3 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. A lot more potent lemon flavor. So just give this a quick whisk. Make sure you whisk all the little lumps of sugar out. Okay, I think that's good. And now I'll take my cookie, and since it's a pretty thin glaze, I'm just gonna dip it right in. Let them drip off a little bit, and then I'm putting them right back onto the wire rack to catch any drips. And I have parchment under the wire rack so that I don't get my counter all messy. You can just throw it away when you're done, just like that. It's so easy. I love these little cookies. They are the perfect combination of sweet and sour. I think these are gonna be a really fun cookie to have at your next party. I gotta try one of these. They're so simple, they're bright, They have a little bit of that fresh bite from the lemon zest. I think you're really gonna like these. So tasty. More great cookie recipes on marthastewart.com.